Hi guys, hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you are awesome. I hope all is well. Let me sit properly and have this chat with you guys. Um about a few months ago, or let me say a few years ago, I used to write a lot. A few years ago, I used to write a lot on my WhatsApp, a whole bunch of stuff. And one time I wrote this, and this is my philosophy, and this is what I stand by in my life. People say is home is where the heart is, but my philosophy and my way of thinking is home is where peace is, because your heart can be somewhere, but then if there is no peace, you stay away. You stay totally away from it, because peace, to have a peace of mind is to have everything in this world. When you have a peace of mind, you have love, you have hope, you have faith, you give mercy, and you have everything to have a peace of mind. So home is where peace is. Home is where peace of mind is. That is my philosophy. And for the past years, I've been looking for home. I've been looking for where my peace is, and it took some time. It took some time, and here is almost to the peace and to the home I'm looking for. But it didn't come easily. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy at all. It hasn't been easy. But I keep fighting every single day. I keep fighting every single day. It hasn't been easy, you know. It hasn't been easy. There've been a few ups and downs, and there is still a few ups and downs. If I'm to take the fact that, okay, if I had my own money to do what I want, and to, let's say, have water, that would be my home, my peace of mind. And people say in life you can't have everything, but I believe you can have everything depending on what you want. Yeah, depending on what you want. This is my everything. This is my everything. To wake up in the morning, to be able to have food to eat, to be able to have water to drink, to wash, to cook, to bath. As a human being, you should be able to bath every day, you know, because bathing is therapy, bathing is healing. This is a peace of mind. I left WhatsApp um beginning of, is it September? Yeah. And now today is what, 21st October, and I don't regret it, because for a while now WhatsApp hasn't been my home. WhatsApp hasn't been a peace of mind. I stay on WhatsApp 24/7, 48 hours, and I don't even have a text. And all I get is poke for me to write stuff. So it hasn't been home, so I let go. And yeah, for now, I would say I have peace now. The securities don't bother me anymore. The police don't come bother me anymore. So for now, this is home. For now, this is my peace of mind, and this is where my heart is. Until happens. Yeah, until happens. To have a peace of mind, to have a place to call home. Last last few times I was speaking with Mr. Ali, the ambassador. I was When I went to Egypt to go and visit him, he was in a very, very huge place. And then after some time he moved from there. And I was telling him that he has only one child, and to have even a smaller place to live and to be happy with your family, to come together with your family, to bring love back again that you lost. This is where peace of mind is. This is where love is. Because you know, I have I haven't had kids, I haven't married before, but I've lived life as a married woman before, as a woman with kids before, and I know this. We live our lives, we work hard, work hard, save money and build all these huge, huge houses, all these huge, huge mansions, rent huge, huge apartments with just two kids, with just three kids, with just one kid, and we are in there and we pump all our money into the house, into the maids, especially into our kids, and then we are there broke, we are there with nothing. This is not home. This is not to have a peace of mind. This is not to have a peace of mind at all. So basically you are just there, and then you can't even travel because you've spent all your money in a huge mansion. You spent all your money in a huge apartment, paying, let's say, $3,000 a month. Here, the cheapest accommodation you can find for a very nice location like here, for let's say a three-bedroom apartment, you'll be paying like maybe $3,000, $4,000 a month for such an apartment. So you can imagine, let's say you are an investor, or you have, like, you are an entrepreneur, you have your business, and every month you are paying $3,000, $4,000 into an apartment, no utilities, talking of hospital bills, food bills, healthcare, all this plus your kids education. Now education is very, very expensive. I've been through that and I know taking care of Elizabeth. Books are so expensive. That is not the life. You will see somebody working, and they are so skinny because they are using all the money into a building, and they themselves, they can't even go to a restaurant and go and sit there and say, I am eating, I am buying something for myself. You see them and they look ugly and disgusting, and they are there saying that when I finish building, I will bounce back. And you are pumping all the money into a land, into a place you don't know what will happen tomorrow. But you are the one who is more important. You are the one who is more important. Last time, there are these two kids from this family. The first one has a local accent, the second one has like a British accent. I was like, why will you put two kids into this situation? Let them all have like a normal education. But then no, you want to put them in a certain type of level so that when they grow up, their accent will take them. The accent will take you, all right. What about the knowledge? What about you yourself? You know, and you are there struggling. You see something is happening here, then you jump in it. You see something is happening here, then you jump in it, and you are fishing for money, just to put your child into an education that they are sucking billions and billions and billions out of you, just because you want to give your child an accent. Just because you want to give your child an accent, that is not the peace of mind. That is not where the heart is. You understand? That is not where you are doing it for society. Just because, oh, this one did it with their kid, this one did it with this one did it with this, let me also do it. It's a social norm these days. When your kid speaks well, their vocabulary is great, they will find a place. No, 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 that's not right. You are killing yourself to put your kids in a place where you don't know tomorrow. You understand? And this is not a life. Like I said, I've been there. This is why I am in this situation. This is why I'm in this situation. And I'm speaking from a place of experience. I'm speaking from a place of experience. We should live a life whereby we can afford and be happy. And be happy. To be able to wake up and say, okay, I out of my, let's say, my salary of $4,000 a month, I have a place which is $500. My schools are in a place which is also $500. The rest $300. What can I do with it? Utilities. This is for cause this. This is a place of hope. This is a place where your heart is. This is a place of peace. And let's stop with the social norms. You know, this one did this, so let me also do it. And my kids and my kids. So basically, our kids are what we are feeding on. Our kids are what we are feeding on. It's an investment for the future. But why don't you make an investment for you and your kids, whereby you both, because sometimes you will see one kid, a wife and a husband with one kid living in a six-bedroom apartment. How do you get time to sit with each other and talk? And because of frustration, because I've been there, because of frustration, because of you want money, you want of money, you are always angry, you don't even communicate, you don't even talk, you don't even talk. This is not where the heart is. This is not a peaceful place at all. This is not a peaceful place. So yeah, I just finished washing, and then it came to my mind because yesterday, guys, yesterday after eating I blacked out. Even when I went to Isaac was the man who sent me money. When I was going to buy the money, I almost blacked out in front of where I was buying the food. I almost blacked out there. I came, I put the food, I ate, I just slept on the floor. I ate on the floor. I slept on the floor for almost 30 minutes before waking up to wash my hand and to wash my bowl. And then I thought, why? Like, why? You know? But this is where peace is for me in a very, very long time. This is where I've found peace, where I call, where my heart is. Because now the noise has lessened. All I need is the money, and that's it. But this is what I have found, and I call home. So I thought about it, and I'm like, okay. So today I woke up, I went to buy yam, I bought cabbage stew, I came to eat, and I'm like, I slept. I slept so peacefully in a very, very long while. I slept for, I think I slept for an hour or more. I slept for an hour or more. I woke up. I don't know why Emmanuel stopped giving me water, but for the few days I've been fetching water from Baba. I woke up. I brought out all my dirty stuff. I went to Baba to go and get um, water. Came. I already soaked my stuff, the white stuff, in early in the morning. I soaked them early in the morning. So I came and I'm like, let me wash. I finished washing. I'm like, why don't I just pick the camera and then sit and talk to you about my experience, with you. For me, it, one of my vlogs, I was explaining how I was overspending. I didn't put Elizabeth in any type of high level educational complex or whatever. I put her in in a normal way, like a government school. All right, nothing was way too high. Michael came, it wasn't way too high. And like I said, I had plans. So this is how it should be. Looking at these few days, my surrounding, my environment, everybody is fishing for money. Everybody is fishing for money. Everybody is fishing for money because we've put it in ourselves in a situation whereby we are overspending more than we have, and we are in debt. Yesterday, Alex sent me 100 cities. I paid my my debt of 10 cities with MTN because I've been borrowing data, I've been borrowing airtime. I paid, I ate for 20 cities, went to buy stuff. I came to prepare banku. I bought sugar, I bought a few stuff. This morning, I also ate. Now, the money I have left with me is 15 Ghana cities. 15 Ghana cedis. If by the grace of God, Michael also sent me something, I can go through today, tomorrow, and the next coming days, depending on how I manage the money. Because now I have banku, so if I'm going to prepare soup, or I'll still eat pepper. But this is the home that I live now, and I'm okay in a way. I'm not fully okay, but yeah, I'm fine, and then I'm managing because it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And that is to tell you that even those who are on the ground, me, I am on the ground all right, but because I've lived a certain type of life, it affects me. It affects me in a way. So why don't we all live in a certain type of way that we all will be happy, instead of waking up and then finding somebody and trying to cash out from them, because we are doing it for our kids. We are doing it for our mother who is about to die. So because she is our mother and she's about to die, we spend billions of money on them, and they are still going to die. And they go and then they leave us in debt. In debt. Sometimes you know that this person is going to die, you have to let go, but still, because society will tell you that your mother took care of you and you didn't do it for them, you are a wicked person, society won't accept you. So then we keep, and then it leaves us in debt. It leaves us in debt. Yeah, that is my take, eh, on what has been happening with me so far. So far, I have a peace of mind, and yeah, this is my home where my heart is. This is the peace I've been looking for in a long while, and yeah, let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best.